Hello, Hello Times viewers. Judy Shields here. Today we welcome for the first time and very excited country music singer from, I guess, from Texas, right? Yes. All right. How you doing? This is Tori Martin. Hi, Tori.
Hi, I'm doing great. How are you?
Great. We're having some little bit cooler, foggy weather here in Los Angeles, Hollywood. How about there where you're at?
Yeah, it's definitely feeling like Christmas here. It's like 20 something degrees, which is not normal. It was about 70 just like a day ago. So I'm like, whoa, that's a huge dip.
20 degrees?
It's cold.
Oh my goodness. And I'm dying at 60.
Yeah, it's a little colder than that.
I love your tree, Christmas
Oh,
tree
thank
topper.
you.
That's so
Uh,
cool.
the Santa hat, so
Yes, the
funny.
Santa hat. That's so great.
Trying to
Well,
get festive around here.
it's nice. It looks so pretty. Very
Thank
great
you.
place. So it's about Christmas time, December 1st, folks, and it's here, it's upon us. There's been a lot of Christmas releases of songs, and Tori's got an amazing video. She put her own Texas twist to the country Christmas classic Jolly Old Saint Nicholas and Hey Santa. And I viewed it a few times already, and it is just as cute as can be. It's so holiday themed.
Thank you. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. I actually filmed that at Santa's Pub in Nashville. So I go back and forth between Texas and Nashville. But have you ever been to Santa's
Yes.
Pub?
Yeah.
Okay, love it. So, like it's iconic. I mean, it's just like a Nashville institution at this point. Like it's a dive bar, an
Yes.
old trailer converted. And I actually filmed that when Denzel Irwin, he was the owner of Santa's, was alive. And he passed earlier this year, and I was like, oh my
Oh.
goodness, I need to release that video. It's just such an iconic place, and continuing to also kind of like bring that amazing pub to life.
Yeah, you had a beautiful green glitter dress on and stunning.
Thank you. So sweet.
And also, at the beginning, you're wearing this great silver fringe jacket. That is so cool too. How long have you had that?
The jacket's actually from Miss Me Jeans. So I'm a brand ambassador for them. And they don't just do jeans. I know we all know them for their cute jeans
Yeah.
with like the bling on the bottom, but they do dresses and all kinds of stuff. So I love that jacket. It's actually a suit. So I have like a pant that goes with it too.
Oh,
So it's anything sparkly, I'm in.
oh, I can imagine with the pants. I love the jacket. That is
Thank
so,
you.
that is so cool. So, what gave you the inspiration to do a Texas twist of this? It's a great song. So tell us about that.
Sure. I mean, it's obviously like a majority of people's favorite. Like Jolly Old St. Nicholas is just a childhood favorite. It's a classic for a reason. And so I really love it. It's actually public domain. And so I got with my good friend and co-writer Kirsti Manna, and we were like, how about we like write some different verses and make some sections and make this song longer? Because I was like, I would love to do a version of it, but it's actually very short if you look at the original. Most recordings of it are only like a minute or a minute 30. And I'm like, well, that's really short.
Wow.
So we're like, okay, well, let's get to work. And so we have like the traditional part of it. It starts off like that, a jolly old St. Nicholas that you all know and love. And then we just started having fun and writing verses about like my dogs, Duke, Daisy, and Lucky. I throw a shout out to my husband getting a cowboy hat, and
Mhm.
Santa giving me an idea for a country song. So we literally just had a blast with it. And I think one of my favorite lines is saying, like, please, Santa, don't bring cake with fruit. So funny to me. I'm not a fruitcake fan. I know a lot of people are, but we just had a blast overall. That was one of my favorite Christmas songs I've written on.
That was a great line. Thanks for putting that in there.
Thank you. Just wanted to make you laugh.
It is. It's great to have, classic that we all love and who you don't really realize it's that short. I didn't really think about it because, I'm watching yours and I'm going, oh wow, yeah, she's added lyrics and stuff and very well done.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm like, if we've got the studio time booked, I mean, we might as well make it as good as we can, right?
So back to the video. You just released it just recently, right? Last week?
Yeah, yeah. The day after Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
So
Yes.
yes.
How cool. So then that was premiered by American Country Network, wasn't it? I think
Correct.
that's
I'm
your
like, so
name.
it's brand new, it's fresh. If you haven't seen it, like definitely go watch it, check it out.
Yeah. So as far as the
Perfect.
video, like how long did something like that take you for that particular one to shoot?
That one's more of like a visualizer style. So like I have, if you haven't checked them out, some other music videos that were really crazy and in depth and so much fun that I released this year called Abilene and Cowgirls Ride. So
Hmm.
those were like huge shoots, big music videos. This one was a little simpler. And we just filmed a couple locations outside of Santa's Pub and then various locations inside
Yeah.
of Santa's Pub. So it didn't take quite as long since it was just a little more simple and we're in one location. And we were mainly just having fun and just kind of wanted to have like a visual option to go with the song and kind of see it come to life in some ways. So it didn't take us very long at all. We actually were having like a holiday Christmas party. And so I
Well,
got there a couple hours before. I was like, okay, well, let's shoot a video, a little visualizer for it. So we did it before the Christmas party. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like maybe we did it within like 2 hours. It was a little bit shorter.
wow. You seem like such a natural. Do you enjoy doing that?
Oh, thank you. I do. I have a lot of fun. I did that one with Lance Goodman, and I haven't worked with him in a minute, but
Okay.
we did a couple Christmas videos together. If you haven't seen Santa Wrote Me a Letter, he
Yeah.
also did that video. So we've done a couple of Deck the Hall. So I've had a couple Christmas songs and videos if you want to check out my YouTube, and I did those with Lance.
Yeah. What is your social media and your YouTube so I could put that up there too for folks?
Oh yeah. Across the board, it's at the Tori Martin. So online, you could just find me Tori Martin, and then my handles at the Tori Martin, basically everywhere.
Okay, and that's Tori. You never know how people
Correct.
spell things, right? And
Yes,
then you
thank
have a
you.
YouTube channel as well. They'll be able to find everything about you.
Oh yeah. My goodness. I'm like, I have all my songs. I have a new single that I released before this Christmas release called Last Night in Laredo. And I also released a visualizer for that just a couple weeks ago. So I'm like,
Oh,
there's tons of
nice.
video content right now if you want to go check it out. And yeah, leave me a comment or two. Let me know what y'all think.
Cool. Well, let's talk about that song. Did you write that? Co-write what? Tell us about that song.
Sure. Last Night Laredo is just kind of a departure for me musically. Like the style is really cool and it's a throwback feel, which is very true to me, but it's very stripped back. And I
Oh,
am a
yeah.
writer on that song, just about everything I've released. I'm a co-writer on. And so I wrote that one with Kirsti Manna, which we write together a lot.
Nice.
And a girl, she's an up-and-coming artist, singer-songwriter. Her name is Maddie Linhart. And we wrote it
Oh,
in Nashville earlier this year. And I honestly wasn't planning to release it. And it just kind of like was evolving and we got it going in the studio. And I'm like, man, this is like such a great fall release. And so if you kind of like those nostalgic country throwback like ballads like Walk Away Joe and He Stopped Loving Her Today, it's kind of in that vein.
that's great. So what's coming up for you for any tours right now, or do you kind of like hang out with family and take some downtime during this month?
A little bit of downtime during this month, which I'm looking forward to so I can recharge for the new year. But I'm wrapping up a studio album. It's honestly been a long time coming for me. I haven't released an album since 2020, the COVID
Oh,
year,
the
so which I
COVID.
launched with my label LuckySky in 2020. So we're excited. I mean, goodness, we have poured so much heart, soul, work into this record, and that's going to be coming out next year. I'm very, very, very excited about that. I'm like, I can't say a ton about it, but just keep your eyes open. Make sure you're following me and get ready for some new music.
So will it be an actual album, EP release? What would it be?
It'll be a full length album. I
Nice.
know. I'm so excited.
All right. Well, the Hundred Times wants to premiere one of your songs, so you keep in touch so we can get that out there and help you. Because I always love to
Oh,
talk to songwriters about their albums, each of the songs, and so we'll keep up with you on all that. So let's talk
wonderful.
about the holidays coming up. Is there something that you and your husband do, your family? What do you do for the holidays, and what did you ask Santa for?
Oh, that's cute. Well, I haven't asked Santa for anything, but I'm like, just my album. Just kidding.
There you go. Good answer.
I just want to put all that in there. But so I sing at my church during Christmas, which
Oh,
is fun
nice.
for me.
Oh,
Different because obviously I'm a country artist, but I get to, kind of like go into a different realm and have some fun there. where it's not about me. And my family also has an organization that they created. It's called Hope from Heaven. And my stepdad really is like the pioneer behind it. And basically, what it is we raise funds throughout the year. And I played a fundraiser for it earlier this year to
Nice.
help families like in our local area that may need some assistance. They might be, have hit a financial hard time. And
Mm.
so we come together with all those funds that we've raised. So it's all been raised. And I mean, we go all out. Like we get these kids everything on their Christmas wish list. And we have like a big, dinner for them. Everybody comes to the event. We have it at a church and Santa Claus comes and they get their photos with Santa and we sing carols and oh my goodness, it's just such a beautiful event and always proud to be a part of. And I'm like, nobody leaves there without a tear in their eye. It is amazing. So I'm excited to be a
Oh,
part of that.
and when do you guys hold that?
We have that in a few weeks. It's on December 13th.
Oh, great. Do you have social media for that in case anyone wants to like help donate?
Sure. Yeah. Go look online. It's just at Hope from Heaven.
Great. Well, we'll put that up too, because that's
Thank you.
wonderful, wonderful stories. Now you say what you sing at church. Do you have a favorite song that you sing?
Ooh, like Christmas wise or
Yeah,
just like on the
Christmas and
regular?
both, one of each.
Ooh, oh man, that's such a hard question. I love so many. There's so many good ones.
Right?
I think around Christmas time, one of my favorite is Hark the Herald Angels Sing. I love that
Mhm.
song. It's
Yes.
so fun. You can do it slow, you can do it peppy. I like it both ways. And then on the regular, like just regular Christian
Christmas music.
worship, I really like the song Goodness of God. It's a beautiful song if you haven't heard it.
Mm, I'll have to
Check it
look that
out.
one up. Probably have. I just maybe not know
You may have,
the title, you go listen to it. Oh, that's what it's called, 'cause sometimes it's
for
not what you
sure.
think the title is of a song. Right?
That is so true.
That's very cool. So do you plan on staying home or do you go visit family for the holidays for Christmas?
I'm going to be mainly in Texas, so I'm
Nice.
excited. A lot of my family lives here, so I'm excited to stay put for a little bit.
So as a little Tori, when did you first discover your voice?
Ooh, that's a great question. I mean, I kind of came out singing is kind of my running joke. I'm like kind of the oddball in my family. Nobody really is in music or does anything with it. They love music and probably musically inclined.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was really young. I feel like around like 5, I was singing and I remember like in second grade, they were like, "What are you going to be when you grow up?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm going to be a famous singer." I don't know about y'all. I just kind of knew back then. I'm like, that's what I want to do. And so it started way back then. And my papa loved country music. And
Yeah.
he got me my first guitar because he's like, every good country artist, needs to play the guitar, as he would say.
Exactly.
And so that was around when I was like 8 years old. So
Oh.
he believed in me at a really young age and raised me up right on the classics of country music. And I fell in love with it back then.
Oh, so he was kind of your inspiration then.
Oh, absolutely. Huge
Yeah.
inspiration.
So do you have like say musician or country singer, female, male, some from way the past who may have not be with us anymore, or new ones?
Mhm.
Who's your favorite male, female? Past and
Ooh,
present, maybe,
yeah.
when you were
I
younger.
mean, well, still now, I'm like, my all time favorite is Dolly Parton. I'm
Yes.
in love with her. I mean, she is somebody I look up to. I wrote a song about her. What would Dolly do? And I have a video too if you want to check it out. But just major inspiration to me. Incredible human being, amazing musician and songwriter. So I'm like, I love her. He's not country, but I love. Well, he kind of Elvis Presley. I loved
Oh,
Elvis
yeah.
growing up. I'm like, he kind of blurs the lines. I love Elvis. I love Tammy Wynette, Loretta
Oh,
Lynn, Johnny Cash. I'm like Willie
yeah.
Nelson. I mean, there's so many, but
Mm.
definitely those are some standouts to me.
So being there from Texas, have you met Willie at all? Had the chance to?
I haven't met Willie yet. I hope I do. But fun story when my husband and I were dating, he invited me on a date. I was coming off of American Idol and I was like, "Oh, I'm not interested in dating or anything like that, but thanks for reaching out to me." And he was like, "Well, I have tickets to a private concert for Willie Nelson. It was called Willie and Friends. It was here
Cool.
in Dallas at Gillies. He's like, would you want to come and be my date? And I was like, okay, I think I can make an exception for that. And so I went with him, and my like running joke with him is like, I don't know what was in the air at that concert, what we were breathing in, getting like a contact high, but I fell in love with him, and we've been together ever since that night. So Willie is really special to us.
That's cool. And I know you kind of threw in the American Idol. So what was it like? Tell us the process of getting on and then your holiday going and coming here to Hollywood. What was that like?
I know, like Hollywood. It's only fair. It's only fair we talk about it.
Yeah.
It was insane and amazing, and I'm really proud of myself for doing that back then. Like I was so young. I'm like, you go, girl, and really proud of her. But I had like some private auditions in the lead up. This is before they switched to the new network that they're on now. And my
Okay.
judges were Harry Connick Jr., Jennifer Lopez, and Keith Urban. So I loved that era. So much
Yes.
fun. But I ended up auditioning in Harry's hometown, which is New Orleans. And that
Oh,
was the closest audition place for me from
yeah.
Dallas, which is not very close. Not sure how familiar you are, but
I am.
yeah,
Yes.
not super close. So we hopped in the car. I did my first round, ended up making it. And then you have to go back out for like the actual rounds with, the stars basically. And so went through all that, made it through all the stuff. And it was just very surreal, to be there and be like, oh my goodness, you get a little starstruck when you walk in there. Like
I
they do
bet,
the
right?
things to try
Yeah.
and get you a little, like anxious. And it's like, wow, holy moly. You watch it on TV and then you're there. And it just was so cool and a great experience. I mean, it helped me coming off of the show and went to the Hollywood rounds. And I did end up getting cut out there, but I was proud to, make like
Yeah.
the top 200 out of millions of people. And it was still a wonderful experience. I have no regrets. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah, because it has to help you because in your career, you want to do that. That's your dream, no matter whether someone tells you no. You just gotta believe in yourself and keep going. And so that must help you to get up on stage like for the first time, because you already did it in front of, all of us, watching and stuff.
Yeah,
So
so
yeah,
true.
yeah. I'm a huge American Idol fan, and I
Oh,
love
love it.
what they do. I love the stories when it gets down to people's stories. So it was good to hear yours. So do you play anything else other than the guitar?
That's so funny. I do play keys. I have a keyboard behind me. I don't know if you
Oh,
can
there you
see
go. I
it,
can see it.
but
Yes,
I'm like she's back
I see it.
there.
Cool.
So I'm like just keys and then guitar. Probably guitar a little bit more. It just travels a little bit better. So I kind of lean on that a little bit more these
Yeah.
days.
Are you self-taught with the keyboard? Did you get some lessons? How does that
I
work?
took I took lessons when I was about 13. So
Oh,
I'm
nice.
glad I did that. That definitely was a good like foundation for me. And I learned that first. And then I picked up guitar from there, which always kind of helps because they're very similar. One just has strings
Yeah, that's
that
what
you
I,
have
that's
to
what I
strum with.
hear. Yeah. So when you write and you do your music, is it with guitar mostly or your keyboard? What do you do when you write your music? And
Yeah, it just kind of depends, especially with co-writing too. I mean, these
yeah,
days there's a lot of like tracks and things that happen in the room, and that's a lot of fun. That's definitely not like my forte, but I love to be in the room with somebody who knows how to run all the tracks and stuff, and then I can just lay down a vocal immediately. I'd say that's probably the most popular way to write these days, but you get burned out a little bit sometimes. So it's like, let's just go back to the basics. Let's just grab a guitar or let's sit at the piano and do this thing. So I'm like, it's a little bit of it all.
yeah. So do you do any of those songwriter rounds that they have in Nashville? Have you done those?
Yeah, I do. I played one just like about a month ago with my label team. We did like a takeover. And so we had a whole night of music and we played in a round. And that's always fun because, we all know each other's songs and hop on and there's multiple instruments. So definitely.
Yeah, I've been talking to other artists and that are songwriters and, being an outsider and asking them about doing that and is there competition? It's amazing how you guys just all blend together and everybody's helps each other. It doesn't seem like it's one of those things where it's like, How do you feel about that? You feel that way as well?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's definitely totally different, especially in Nashville. Like the scene is It's very fun. And like when you're doing writers rounds, yes, like people will hop on, like you'll hear a harmony or something and like sing or, maybe strum along or some guy will hop on and play a lead for you. So yeah, it's a little more collaborative and fun. And that is the beauty, just because you're a songwriter in Nashville doesn't mean that you're a singer. And it's still really cool to see people get up there that are amazing hit songwriters. And they're like, well, I didn't sing this and make it famous. And, but you might know my song. And so that is the beauty of being like in a songwriting town too. It's a little bit different.
So what's like a typical day for you? Do you write, or do you go out and go to gigs so that you can keep singing? How do you guys do this, your career?
Yeah, I mean, well, typically on the road and playing shows and all that fun stuff. But if I'm in Nashville, I'm usually in the studio, which I have been wrapping up this album, putting in a
Great.
lot of work and hours for that. But yeah, or songwriting and going to meetings and doing interviews like this and photo shoots, shooting video content, just getting all the things together. Like what I try to do is like get a lot of it in the can ahead of time. So I'm not like scrambling going, oh my goodness, my release is here and I need to shoot all these things. So I'm like, it's kind of like a little bit of it all, especially as an independent artist.
Yes, we love the independence. We love to promote you guys. When you say, I've heard it from a couple other independent folks about meetings. What is it, meetings about what's coming up, or what is a meeting for you guys?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, like vision meetings, meetings with PR, meetings
Okay,
with maybe your PRO in Nashville. There's so many, you always have to be kind of networking and working.
great. So what you said you didn't ask Santa for something yet. Are you plan on, and what's the secret you're gonna get your husband?
Ooh, I really like to get kind of like personalized things and we have a real estate business and this
Nice.
year we're celebrating like 6 years of business. So I bought him a new briefcase that I got with like his initials put on it. So I'm excited to give that to him and kind of symbolic of all the hard work. And I think he'll really like it because he loves leather.
Sounds good. Well, since we're here in Hollywood and everything's so expensive, what's a medium home going for out in your area?
It just depends like on which location you want to be in. Like obviously in Texas, you can kind of be in a more rural area and have like a mansion for like 500 grand. But
Wow.
if you want to be in the city, it's a different kind of vibe. Like the closer you are to Fort Worth or especially Dallas. Dallas is definitely way more expensive, but it's
Okay.
completely different from California. It's insane out there.
So you can have like a from South Fork, the movie, somewhere in the rural area for that you can get for 500,000 instead of like
Oh yeah.
3 million like we pay over here.
Texas mansion with land. Yes, very
Wow, what's
true.
that? Do you guys go at those quads or any kind of riding like that, you and your husband? Do you do that kind of stuff, off-roading, whatever they call it? You know how they
Oh,
go on
like
those four-wheelers?
yeah, we have a Bronco
Oh, nice.
vehicle. So
Oh,
sometimes we'll do that. We have some
yeah.
land out in West Texas. We'll go out riding and we also have horses. So we like to ride horses too.
You own horses too?
Yeah, we have a few different horses, some that we've
Nice.
rescued. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh
that's
my
always fun.
gosh. Yeah, there's nothing like the connection with the horse. You need that time to unwind or whatever you're going through. You just start brushing a horse or get him all ready and put a bridle on and saddle, and it just takes you to a whole different world. They're
So
amazing, aren't they?
true.
Yeah.
All animals, love
Yes.
them.
Yes, for sure. All right, well, we thank you for joining us today here at the Hollywood Times. We'll be putting this interview up on our YouTube channel, Hollywood Times Official, and we'll get that link to you as well. Any last words you want to share with us, the viewers?
No, just thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate your support. And y'all go follow me online and check out some of my videos and music.
Yeah, folks, and it's because it's Christmas time. It's now officially it's December 1st for me after Thanksgiving. You could start with that. So go out and check out. We'll put that up there, her jolly old Saint Nicholas. Hey Santa. We love when she says, "Hey Santa." Thank you so much for taking the time, and we will be in touch when that new album comes out.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Jackie.
much.
You're welcome.